He promised to make the country great again, but what he built wasn't greatness, it was a cult. He wrapped cruelty in patriotism, greed in gospel, and told his crowd that hate was strength. He claims that he stood for the forgotten working man, but the only name that he ever remembered was his own. He broke working people with policies that lined his pockets. He said he was putting the country first, but every move he made, he put himself first, his power, his profit, his brand. He sold fear as hope. He turned division into business. He looked into the camera and called the truth a lie until people believed the lie was the truth. And he sits there wagging his finger, blaming imaginary enemies, the immigrants, the media, the Democrats, the deep state. The wind turbines? Anybody but himself. He said he drained the swamp, but he filled it with sycophants, grifters, and crooks that learned loyalty to him was worth more than loyalty to the law. He said he loved the troops while calling them suckers and losers. He said he cared about families while tearing children away from their parents and calling it security. He said he stood for freedom, then demanded obedience. He called himself a genius, but all he ever mastered was the con. And still he cries witch hunt, even as his coven of corruption is exposed more and more day by day. He turned the presidency, the highest honor in the land, into a reality TV show rerun. And when the nation needed a leader, he gave us a brand logo and a grievance tour. He made chaos the point, cruelty the policy, and lies his platform. And the ones that once believed him are paying the price. In jobs lost, freedom stripped, and trust shattered. He can cry and scream all he wants about the fake news and the deep state, but history will not remember him as a savior, not a builder, but a warning. A warning about how fragile democracy becomes when truth is optional and power is their religion. Because for all of his gold towers and staged rallies, he never made America great. He just made it tired. Tired of lies, tired of anger, and tired of him. So this isn't his country to reclaim. It's ours to rebuild from the wreckage he left behind. Because the one thing he's never seemed to understand is America's greatness is not something that somebody can give. It's something we have to build, and we will. Thank you for your attention to this matter.